Hey there, Moxie.
Hey there, Mayo. I'm all tangled.
You all tangled up in webs?
Tangled mess today.
All right, get that mic up there. There you go.
There it is. There it is. I love doing that.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much.
I've got some sunshine.
You did. I'm so jealous.
That's what everybody says.
I know.
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Okay, tell me.
I tan very well because I am part Portuguese and Native American.
Oh, no wonder. Do you burn it all?
This is not really.
No.
Like maybe the first day that I do it, just I get pinky.
Yeah.
Like I used to burn pretty well.
Yes.
Not quite so much anymore. But my whole family, we turned brown. We
That's
turned nice and
great.
goldy. My mom couldn't never get this gold, and she would
Really?
say, "You kids are always so nice and tan. I wish I could tan like you kids." And I say, "But Mom, I mean, Dad's got the Native American side. You got the Portuguese side. I don't know what to tell you."
Yeah. Well,
So no, we get this nice golden tan. So
That's
everybody's
great.
like, "What beaches have you been going to?"
Yeah.
And my response is this.
like-
It's always my favorite. To the kiddie pool on my patio. You've seen it.
I've seen it.
You've
before,
seen it.
yes.
It's literally a kiddie
It
pool on the
is.
patio.
Hey, but a lot of people have those.
You know what's $25?
Yeah.
If something happens to it, I really don't care.
Yeah, absolutely.
I paid nothing to go to the beach.
Great.
I
Didn't
got
pay to park or nothing?
Didn't pay to park. I
No.
got to listen to whatever music channel I wanted to, watch whatever I wanted to,
Right.
or not.
Yeah. Any bugs biting you, by the way? Out there?
Can I just say that the horse flies?
Oh, it's brutal.
Oh, good Lord!
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, those the spiral things you burn.
The mosquito.
That actually works for other
It
bugs
really
too.
does.
It does. It works for mosquitoes and other bugs. They just
really
don't come
does.
around at all.
Do you know what else that works great?
What?
Sage.
Sage works.
Burn some sage.
There you go.
That works really well. If you plant anything lemon scented, a citronella plant, they do make those.
Yes.
You can pot them and put them on your patio. Do not plant them in the ground. Before you know it, you will have a tree coming out of your patio. How do I know? I planted two, and before I knew it, the root, the base of it was like this round, and I was like, nobody told me they grew into trees.
Good thing you didn't plant it in your gutter.
You know?
Because you got trees coming out of gutters now.
Yeah, I do.
Not you, but I'm just saying, maybe you do.
I
but
do.
A lot of places do that.
No, I do.
Okay, see, I'm psychic. That's why. People don't know that about me.
If you live in the woods, it's always
gonna happen.
damp and the
Right.
trees over. Yes.
Yeah, it just falls off the roof and then down into the gutter, and then you don't clean the gutter out, and then that's what happens.
That's what, and people will be like, "You're a homeowner. You should know to do this stuff." And I'll be like, "Listen, I'm a single female homeowner. Okay?
Yeah,
I do what I
come
can."
on over.
You're talking to the girl who put 12 quarts of oil in her car.
Oh no, 12.
Okay, let me explain.
Oh my goodness. How could you?
I swear.
Oh man.
I'm even mad at myself for it.
Yeah.
Vaguely for half a second, I was proud until my car stopped right before a bridge in its light and started to smoke like I had never seen a car smoke in my entire life.
How did it even fit in there?
It didn't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
My understanding from what the mechanic said, "Oh, sweetheart, no car needs 12 quarts of oil. That's cute, though." And I was like, "Oh, he's being so nice.
cute,
He
though.
probably said a lot of different things to the
Yeah,
other mechanic
after you left.
Just like my brother when he came to save my life and was like, "What did you do?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "No car needs 12 quarts of oil. What happened is the oil went everywhere else in your car."
Oh no.
And I was like, "Oh, but doesn't everywhere need oil?"
Well,
And
I'm not gonna rust out now.
to save my butt, I will explain.
Okay.
I put the dipstick in.
Uh-huh.
I wiped said dipstick off.
Yes.
I put dipstick back in. Took it out. Saw nothing. It must be empty.
When?
And then put
Then
oil
you
in.
put the oil in.
I put two quarts in. Put
Yeah.
dipstick back in. Took dipstick out. Wiped it off. Put dipstick back in. Still nothing on it. Honey, that's because it's clear.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, it's brown.
Yeah.
It's because it's dirty.
Dirty.
I have never touched my car again.
That's
I
hilarious.
now give it to the mechanics
That's
and
hilarious.
friends.
That's hilarious.
And the worst part was it was pouring rain out and during COVID.
Oh, no.
So not a soul would help me.
Of course not.
And this one guy's like, and I'm like, yes. Excuse me, do you think you can move your car?
No.
I thought I was quite fond of parking here and blocking you all, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you think you could help me move it? Oh, no?
Yeah.
And it was a total
That's
story.
hilarious.
I had that 1 bar of power on my phone. I was like, quick, this call must count.
That's hilarious.
What am I going to do?
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, I see you got something here today. What is
don't.
that?
No, you don't.
What? Come on, show us. What is it?
Okay.
It looks like a megaphone to me.
It's because it is.
Okay. It is a megaphone. What else is
It's
it?
a megaphone.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. So what does it do? Oh, you're the bubble girl. Look at all the bubbles. That's enough in here. Okay.
This thing is dangerous.
That is dangerous, but that's going to be beautiful down there. As long as you don't get it in people's food, we're good. That's great. Does it play? What
Hello?
else does it do?
Oh,
So it can talk through while you play bubbles.
Oh, no.
Well, wrong one.
Don't press that button. That's the dangerous button.
Okay.
It plays music.
It plays music too?
Let me cross-eyed look at it real quick.
A megaphone. Gosh, I'm gonna look at. That's great. That's gonna be a life of the party for sure. Can't wait.
Are we still working on the glitter
We are,
bombs?
yeah, we are. I just got to put it on my list, and so we're getting there.
Because you know how awesome
We'll
it would
have
be
it
if
by
I
then.
had bubbles and glitter
We'll have
bombs.
that. Oh boy, we have to do that stuff outside. Probably not in the restaurant. It's probably not a good idea
Only if you clean
to
it.
get it on people's food, though.
Well, so you remember back in the day when we had Tom Green,
yes,
right?
Uh-huh.
And he used to do things like that. I
Yeah.
think we talked about this
We
the
did.
other day when
Yes.
we hung out.
Yeah.
That we had this guy before, and I can say this because it means donkey.
Mm-hmm.
The show Jackass came out where those 4 guys would do weird things and get in trouble and all that
Yes.
stuff. We had the day of Tom Green.
Yes,
Who was exactly like that, but by himself.
yes, I remember that show.
And he would get yelled at, chased, you name it. And my favorite episode is when he wore the snorkeling suit into the mall fountain.
Oh yeah. We'll have to do crazy.
It's not
things.
okay now because we don't, more and more places and what do I want to say? Like, ridiculousness and shows like that are now saying we will not open any videos of people doing dangerous things
Yes.
or open any videos at all because what's happening is
Yeah, uh-huh.
people are purposely doing these things,
Yes.
mischievous things to get ratings. Listen, we didn't have phones then and social media, so we didn't do that to get in trouble.
Right.
We watched it for entertainment.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all it is. Entertainment.
One
only.
guy only.
I mean, TikTok gets away with all that stuff too, but
No, yeah.
some people are going to jail for what they're doing.
As
now.
they should.
Remember, I was telling you about this guy who just went into a store and he poured these beans or whatever all over his head from this big bucket and just left it on the floor and left. And that's it. And so they found him, because he's on video.
You mean I don't get to go to the grocery store and do whatever I want?
No. If you do, you better clean it up.
Right?
Or tell the people you're going to be there first. Don't just walk in there and do it and assume that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hold that thought. Speaking of,
okay,
I'm cleaning my bubbles. I'm responsible.
Awesome.
I've also decided that this summer, as you notice, I am wearing blue and not black.
Yes.
And
What?
Sorry about that.
What?
That
You're wearing blue and no black?
No black.
What's wrong with you?
It pains me, I know. I decided to honor my mother's memory this summer,
Okay.
and I think I'll stretch it and say 3 times a month.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We will do something where I will wear color. Okay.
Sure. You look good in color.
A lot of people say I look good in
You
color.
did.
And and I'm going to say this
I know
to
you
everybody.
love black.
that-
Your black is you.
It's
Black.
more than just that. And I'll
Yeah.
explain.
Okay. What is it?
Goth isn't just a fashion.
Okay.
It's a feeling.
All right. So you're still goth.
I'm still a goth girl. I mean, I do have a vampire bat purse.
Like 15 and 16-year-olds become goth.
Shush.
And then, I'm just saying,
then we
that's
become
what I've noticed.
You know what Ozzy Osbourne's going to say to that?
It's just,
He's not.
oh, Moxie, you and Sharon, we're Sharon. Oh my goodness.
But goth really is a feeling, and it's an aesthetic. So, my house is that way, where most people would come in, and only my mom said that my house was still decorated for Halloween, and I was like, no, Mom, the Halloween decorations get Santa hats. Like, you got it backwards.
Santa hats.
They do.
That's funny.
But my house isn't really Halloween either, because Halloween is candid and black and orange and this and that.
Right.
I'm literally black with Victorian flowers and crows and moths and stuff like that.
I see.
So it's more of a whole decor and a feeling. Like, I like the macabre. Like, I really want to start a cabinet of curiosity, which most of you don't know what that is. That is where your things like petrified bats and bones and things that you collect.
That's
and
cool.
Odd things go on.
Yeah.
I really want one of those.
That'd be great. Have a nice little case.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What colors do you have? Which colors? Like, you're wearing blue right now.
I have some blues. I have different shades of blues. I look good in Kelly green, not so much forest green.
Okay. You're not a pink girl either, right? You don't wear pink.
Some will say I'm a closet pink girl.
Oh, you are. What you got? What do you have?
Okay, I got some dresses with some pink in it. I've got some shirts with some pink in it.
Okay.
But it's got to be a certain shade of pink.
Okay.
And usually black goes with the pink.
Black and pink go well.
In some form or another. I do have a floral dress I bought as a joke with these big flowers and tropicalness.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, ew, this is so gross. It's great.
And you go outside and the bees come to you.
And my mom was like, that is the most gorgeous thing I've seen you wear.
See?
And I was like, what? Oh, you gotta be kidding. And then I went out and everybody else was like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. That's beautiful.
Because colors, colors brighten up your world, even for a goth girl.
They do. But I get my colors from my flowers outside.
Okay. Oh, Moxie, what are we going to do with you?
I'm working on it.
You're getting better.
So I will say this. I'll put this out there. If there's somebody that can come up with some fashion for me.
Okay.
Or if you are a clothing person who designs clothing and think you can make something that I would like that's colorful. We'll put it out there as a contest.
Good. That'd be good.
I'll give it a shot and wear it.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll wear some color.
And you did wear the sort of pink at the Brewfest.
I don't know what more you want from me.
And you can see the pictures.
I wore a pink shirt at the Brewfest. Not only was it pink, it had a cow on it and the American flag.
Absolutely.
You made me wear 3 things.
Yeah. I didn't make you wear them.
Okay, I wore 3 things for you
All
because
of us
I
were
was
working
supporting.
there. We were working there, so we had to wear them.
It sounded better that I did not put it on willingly.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you that.
We'll go with that. But I did
Because
wear.
sometimes we have to wear things that we don't, especially if we're going to events.
Exactly.
And stuff.
Yes. And I will say I did wear black with it.
Yeah, you did.
And a black sparkly cowboy hat.
Yep. Yeah, and you had black boots on.
And black boots. So I
you got a change of clothes. You did stuff.
Yeah.
So just you weren't just boring throughout the whole day.
Pink shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny when you brought it to me.
Nobody brings clothes.
Here's your shirt, and I was like, and I'm sorry,
black.
I really forget what your boss's name because she's very, very,
Kelly.
very Kelly. She's very, very, very sweet.
Yes.
And I love her hair, and I'm sure our personalities are fabulous together.
Absolutely.
And she goes, "That's going to be okay, right?" And I'm like, it's great. And I went home and I was like, oh my God, they want me to wear a pink cow shirt.
I know. But you did it. And
I did it.
I'm
and
proud
I
of you.
had the best time ever.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the shirt is right now, to be perfectly honest. But I rocked that shirt, and I rocked that shirt with bubbles. And you cheated in more a coat over it because it was cold.
Yeah, last year it was dark and blue. I know. That's the problem is, you're gonna have to give me a sweatshirt. if you're gonna do Brewfest, because I'm freezing all the time. Or it was cold that day.
It was pretty chilly. You know? I'm not gonna lie, but again, Bubbles made it feel like sunshine.
It did.
And the fact that we were handing out Sun Cruiser, I was like, "Do you feel like you're in the tropics?
See?
Here, drink this. This will make it feel like you're sitting on a sandy beach and the sun is beating down on your face and feel the bubbles. Do you feel it?" And this one guy was like, "No, not at all."
Yeah, he was the president of the fairgrounds.
Oh my God, he was so funny.
Yeah,
he was like, "Nope,
I
don't feel it."
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will try again later.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's a great guy too.
So funny, so funny. Yeah. I had a good time. I had a good time, and I'd probably still be talking about that because now I will be known as the Bubble Girl
you're
forever.
A Bubble Girl.
I am.
Right.
I want to say we are going to have a cookout. I don't know what anybody else likes to do for their cookouts, but my sister makes this pasta salad that the family's loved for the last 12 years, which is pasta, mayo, tomatoes, cucumbers, a little bit of salt, pepper, tiny bit of brown sugar, and some cheese, and a tiny bit of milk, and that's it. And it is.
I'm in there.
Yes.
Mayo. You said mayo.
I did, and I said Tom.
And you did. Tom Mayo's in there.
Mayo.
Thanks, Liz. Love ya.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
That's funny. But anytime you want to come over and let me burn you a burger, I'd love to do a cookout.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about anybody else, but summers are the time to smell cookouts, campfire, and mowed yards.
Yes.
And
right.
That's one of my favorites.
Yep. You know, I used to do in my yard is because there was a lot of bugs, but just like around the perimeter, you get the fog can. And I used to run. I start wherever we're going to be. I used to run around the perimeter. And I just, and no bugs would come by at all. It was great.
Do those fog can things really work?
Yes, they do. Just go ahead and out there and just go to your perimeter, where your yard is, and just go walk right around. You can go walk around the whole house. And while you're doing that, and just go right the perimeter, and it does work. Do it a couple times.
You ever wonder, like, how all these things disappeared that used to work, and now they replaced them with things that don't work?
Yes.
And they're like, well, the other stuff was really bad for the environment. And I'm like, I don't know. My grandparents lived to be 93. Couldn't have been that bad.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he sucked in some of that a lot.
Absolutely. But you got to build up your immunity.
Yeah, that's how you live to be so long.
That's how you live so long, yeah. Watch the George Carlin video from when he talks about immunity, how germs and stuff. Yeah, look it up.
All you need is one of those smoke bomb things.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, it's about immunity and how he could just touch toilets and all these things, would never get sick. But anybody else, if you're germophobic, you're gonna get sick.
You're gonna get sick.
He says your immunity needs something to do. So
he carried a smoke bomb in his back pocket, so wherever he went, nothing followed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to try.
That's funny.
That might keep people away.
I think so.
We need to draw them in.
A stink bomb.
Draw them in. No, don't.
Not a stink bomb.
Don't ever use a stink bomb,
no,
okay? I bought a fart bag once.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because me and the kids wanted to, bombard up my husband at the time, now my ex-husband, with a fart bag. And the fart bag accidentally went off in the apartment with me and the kids.
Oh, no. That's not good.
And we're all like...
Did the fire alarm go off?
No, that's the sad part. It makes you gag. Your mouth is drooling. It feels like you just went into the military gas chamber thing that they try to teach you how to get used to the gas in the military. And the kids are like, how do we get out? And I'm like,
so those Pikachu.
Don't use it.
Like those little costumes that they blow up. So you've seen the videos where they just take the little fart spray and they put it in that little fan area. And they're moving around. It's super hilarious.
I know we're coming to an end, but I have to chime into that, what you just said real quick.
Yeah.
And to my sister out there, don't watch this part. They have one of those dinosaur outfits. The
Your
blow
sister
up
does?
ones. Yes.
Oh, no.
And I thought of,
You thought of doing that?
Yes. I will record it for everyone. On that
that'd
note.
be funny. All right.
You want to go blow some bubbles?
Let's go. Let's go blow some bubbles.
Let's go blow some bubbles.
Okay, we will.
Until next time.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
And we'll see you later.
We're going to blow bubbles.
Okay. All right. Bye, Moxie.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Let me cross-eyed look at it real quick.
You're the bubble girl. Look at all the bubbles. That's enough in here.